Thank you very much. And I appreciate the opportunity, although it was a short notice, but I thought that it is important to address you. If you forgive me, I want to start from the conclusion. And you will understand why. The existing legal framework governing nuclear security and cybersecurity, in particular at nuclear facilities, is made up of incoherent pieces of legislation for an offense or other offenses associated with terrorism. This is the principle of the legal framework governing anti-nuclear facilities. South Africa's legal threat of terrorism, including several instances of organized 3889 Act, which is FICA. Never legislation do not deal with nuclear facilities adequacy. This is the problem. Why we want a law? Why do we want a law? This is a good question. There is the principle says non-criminal, there is no crime without a fix before. And Somalia, similarly, without. So in the past, cyber. We will start from Oxford v. So as a student and studying and then he's told what most is dishonest attitude. Information, not tangible property. Now, the keynote speaker presentation, a lot of access to authorized access. Required to open a door, required to act place. In the past, enacting communication transaction to those people is wrong, but criminalize them. We need the law as a deterrent measure that we will punish, but further law function standards. If we have a proper law, each and every institution, the following. You have to adhere in the procedure you maintain security, to maintain premises to your weather information. So now to what I want to explain to you. This is part of the conclusion. So we understand the framework of South Africa is inadequate. Requires a lot of streamlining, bring it so we can legal framework governing. Now, in what a little bit about the physical nuclear power, and then from there we go to protection of nuclear. So we look at the law. To be engineer, we look about the law is intended to does not. Then the our problem in the third world. Our laws are set up for policy. Our laws to set policy, accompanying element, the social prosperity, law will become better. Now, energy supply give you a background. 43 gigawatt installation, 33 gigawatt. As you see, 85% of it. This figure rely on the annual 2013. These figures because are rated from coal percent. But we generated from 2.8 cubic. So if you, and when I was a mathematician, so then it will be 8%. However, source to rely. Now in 2030, our public source plan as required 6 of Energy Act. So 9.6 gigawatt. 9.6 gigawatt means 7 or 8 to cubic. I visited, it's a beautiful power station. We'll have 20% to reduce our emission. Intention behind nuclear power. We need by 2083 to meet demand. Anyway, I have different in the engineering unitly because the resource plan of which is not signed yet by President, says the power plants 2013 and reduced demand to 67 nuclear power. That we have a nuclear to protect them, a nuclear fuel cycle. So we have the mines, the crust from the air. We want to, and then we make fuel fab enrichment. Of course, we enrich for fuel and 3%. 3% is if you put it in, get sick in the. But This is cycle, and then it goes to the whether we and from there is the International Atomic Energy Agency. They are not develop nuclear weapon, make it, and then more it can be nuclear fuel. Then we have a problem with the or develop improvised bombs or dirty bomb. That is one of the. This is then designed it in this way, it will become easy to. So we have a reactor. It is like you boil water, steam, control valve, the turbine spin. Then we have electricity. 100 they will boom. So that was it. Did not materialize. We look at South Africa legal framework. How long I have? A few minutes more. South Africa governing security at be found in the National Act, actually, be in the nuclear energy, but with the regulator, security. Because since to be an operator, I have to go to give me the license. So the set of standards, the DBT designed in South Africa, it is not easy to access to so much information. I know a DBT. I think don't have a law, but tried from the time of to develop, and we Computer Evidence Act 3, which functionality test, and then at the communication trans of 2002, write the data message, admiss, and we substitute the requirement of writing liability system, and the people who are responsible. Where I will finish in the Electronic Act, it was unfortunate after of that act without adaptation based from the model United Nations Commission on Trade Law 1990 enactment 1997 of the structure and income. This is our problem. We serious problem. Nothing is bad, doing well, and the industry are adhering. Industry to up standards. Atomic Energy Agency are here on regular.